What's going on, world? This is Jesse Boykins III, world soul artist, chilling in Miami right now. It's very humid and very hot, but please keep it locked. Peace, love, and schwaza.
So Jesse Boykins and the hair.
The third.
The third.
Yes.
The third. So there's two Jesse Boykins?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're the third
I'm the
of
third.
the fam. Are you the only singer in your family?
No.
No?
No. All my aunts on my mother's side.
That's where you get it from.
I think so, yeah.
Have you always been in music since you were young?
Yeah. I was just trying to fit in with my cousins because they all took music lessons, so I just sang while they played guitar and drums. So I just try to be cool too. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. When did you know that you wanted to sing?
It's kind of like the other way around. Like, you know, when you're good at something, people around you recognize you for that and acknowledge you as that. So that's probably what happened, or that is what happened. Is I sang, but I played sports too, and I did other things, but everyone was like, "Oh, that's a kid that sings." So I kind of went with it. You know?
Now, you're originally from Miami. So when did you know that it was, time to leave here and go to New York, where you're based out of now? And when did you know it was time to make that move to New York, the big city of dreams?
I went to New York. I moved to New York because of college. I got recruited to go to New School University when I was 17. So yeah, right after graduation, like this summer, I was supposed to go to UM, and it didn't work out with the scholarships. So my next thing was New School. So in New York, it was either New York or Boston, and Boston's cold because I'm from Miami. So yeah. I like it hot. I'm Jamaican too, so I like the heat. In New York, it was cool. I heard a lot about it, and a lot of my friends was going to New York too, so just left.
How would you really classify your music? Like something more than R&B?
Yeah, I don't call it that. I call it world soul. That's what I call it, which is basically like soul music to me is like anything from the heart. Like you can tell somebody spent some time in making. So it doesn't matter what genre it is necessarily. And world means like, now with the internet, everyone's influenced by all these different genres of music unconsciously because you have access to everything. So it's world soul, you know what I mean? So everything is world.
Okay,
yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
What would you say is the difference between performing overseas for, in these countries where, you've never been before versus the States? How are they different, the shows and the people?
Man, a lot of reasons. Like, if you think about, America and the amount of artists we have here, it's pretty interesting to go to a show like, let's say you're in New York, like you go to shows in New York, and it's like 10 concerts in one night. Yeah. So everyone's in there like, oh, this is cool, but I already seen this yesterday, or somebody, like it's so saturated that a lot of music isn't appreciated the way it should be. Exactly. And in Europe, it's more scarce as far as artists, especially American artists, and Europe liking our music so much. So when I go to Europe, I get a lot more love and a lot more appreciation, and a lot more people expressing to me how much they value what I create, more so than, yeah, what you do is cool,
Yeah.
I listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Like here, it matters more about your image than it does necessarily about the music. And in Europe, they care about the music. The image is cool too if it matches up, but if the music's good, they're still gonna ride with you, So that's what I'm starting to realize.
Why do you feel that, the live band is such like something that you need to have and it's strong, strong point in your performance?
A lot of reasons. One is that I'm a musician first. Like I went to music school, and when we performed, we played with the band. Like it was
You play instruments?
Yeah, I play guitar and I play piano.
Okay.
So I'm a musician first, and I like the feeling and the energy I get from feeling different elements all on the stage at one time, other than somebody just playing something and I know exactly what's gonna happen in the track. But if my bass player is playing with me and he does something different, then I'm gonna sing it differently based on the energy that I'm getting from him. Exactly. And I like that feeling way better. Another reason that I do it is because I look up to so many artists that were coming up, and they all had bands, like James Brown and Marvin Gaye, and none of them was like, let's play this track and I'm gonna sing. Like, nah, they had a 13-piece band behind them, and you felt it, you know what I mean? And they felt it, and that's what I care about more so, is like the feeling, yeah, like the vibration. Like sometimes you play the track and the sound system's thin, and it doesn't sound as good as it. But with the band, like if we thin, we gonna all turn up, like turn us all up, you know what I mean? Or we gonna do it ourselves. So I like that feeling more so better. And my band's my family too, so It's good to travel with a group of people.
And you guys like all have a connection.
Yeah, we known each other for years.
You guys all really like you know each other too, so it's like you work together.
Like I go to the family reunions and stuff and eat all the food, everything. Like yeah, definitely. What's going on, world? This is Jesse Boykins III, and you're now tuned into AshleyOutrageous.com. I go to the site all the time. You should stay on the site, chill, hang out with me, and we can make music together. Peace and love. Lips that say so much without a word. Her look is timeless. I'm such a nerd.